Adam Boehler is a former Taliban negotiator, and he joins me now. So it looks like the NYPD, Adam, has deployed a special unit up to Colombia. They're staging outside, looks like the quad a little bit, probably waiting for the phone call from the university president to make a move here. How would you handle the situation?
I think you have to let the boys in blue do their job. They do when they're called. And I think the situation that we're in the first place, you mentioned in your monologue, Jesse, we're here because of a policy of appeasement. University kids wouldn't be in this situation if we weren't afraid to act just like we are in foreign policy.
Less than 24 hours ago, you had a deadline. At 2 o'clock, they were supposed to skedaddle or face consequences. No consequences. So they bum rushed the building and now are holding it hostage.
We've all raised children. And university kids are doing what university kids, they do stupid things. Our job as university officials, our job as adults is to be the adults in the room and set boundaries. When you don't do that, the kids take things over.
When you were negotiating with the Taliban, do you see any similarities?
100%. You called it a caliphate in Colombia. This is how caliphates happen. When we negotiated with the Taliban, we always knew that we had strength and we had action behind us. When you have no action, you have what happened in Afghanistan. Things fall apart. Things get taken over like this. You've got to back things up with words. When it's with action, when it's all words and all appeasement, this is what you get. When it's all words and it's all appeasement, you end up with an empowered Hamas, and this is what's happening right now in Colombia.
Now, it looks like probably several dozen NYPD officers in tactical gear, helmets, riot masks, look like they may be even entering the official campus right now. This would have been a lot easier if this was cleaned up in the quad. They had tents. You could come at them from any direction. This is going to be a lot trickier now because they're going to have to go into a building. What is that going to look like, and what kind of challenges will that present?
You're highlighting the exact difference. Look at what happened in Texas. They avoided this situation. It can get messy now, and now they have no choice to call in NYPD in a situation where they're under leveraged, where it's lose-lose because you're going to see people against American students. They should have stepped forward in the first place, just like they did in Florida, just like they did in Texas. You've got to avoid it before it gets to this point. And again, making the analogy to foreign policy, you've got to avoid a situation in Russia before Putin attacks. You've got to act with action, and that's how they could have avoided this situation, because it might get dicey right now.
Oh, it's going to get more than dicey. There's going to be thousands of cameras, iPhones, all pointed at every interaction that you're going to see, and it's going to be exploited. If you have men in blue go in and the door is barricaded, you know, you're not going through the window, there's probably two doors, and you have professional criminal agitators, as you heard the NYPD person say. These are people known to law enforcement. They've studied and trained in how to conduct de-arrest tactics. How gnarly could it get?
I think the pictures are going to look gnarly, but I also trust our police forces. I trust the NYPD. They're well trained, and their job is going to be to subdue folks, people that remain threats, and do it with the appropriate amount of force to make arrests here. I do trust our police officers, and I believe they'll do their job.
We're now hearing from CBS a report that the Biden White House wants to bring in thousands of refugees from Gaza. Thousands of refugees from Gaza, Palestinians that, if you look at the polling, prove they hate America, that they support the 9/11 attacks, that they support the October 7th attacks, and Joe Biden wants them here. What is that going to look like?
The president should spend more of his effort getting our hostages home and ending this situation in the first place. There are Americans there, and now we're going to import people. There's a reason why Egypt, which is right next to an Arab country, does not accept Palestinian refugees right now. We need to end this situation, and the way you end the situation is you end the hostage standoff, and you do that through strength. It's not talking about hosting refugees. It's ending this through strength, and that's what the administration should be doing, and that's what our administration would do.
All right. Adam Boehler, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.